You say, I play. Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, today I'm going to be playing the first Necron You Say I Play list as submitted by one of my subscribers. If you're interested in hearing more about this list, then I shall put a link in the description below to this list, and I'll also put a link in the description to the sort of introduction video to this series of videos where basically I play a list as submitted by you guys. And tonight I'm playing a Necron list. We're playing 2,000 points. Just going to quickly run over the list for you. So starting on this side here, we have the Annihilation Nexus formation, so 1 Doomsday Ark, 2 Annihilation Barges. We then have a Ghost Ark with 10 Warriors. We have a Lord with a Warside with 5 Immortals. They are going to be in the Night Scythe. I then have 5 Destroyers and 5 Tomb Blades. They've got scopes and veins. And then over here we've got 6 Wraiths with no whip coils, just bog standard Wraiths. And right at the back there we have my 2 Transcendent C'tans, both converted up. The one on the left is my Void Dragon conversion, but I'm going to use that as Transcendent C'tan tonight, and that's my other Transcendent C'tan conversion that I did. So I am really looking forward to playing this game. So 2,000 points, going to be up against Blood Angels, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Right, so here we go. Rolled for the mission, and we're playing Crusade. We rolled and we've got 3 objectives. I'll show you those in a second. And of course we are playing Vanguard Strike. So currently I am going first, deployed just here. Basically deployed everything apart from the Night Scythe and the 2 Transcendent C'tans. They are going to deep strike. So we've got the Annihilation Nexus just here with the 2 Annihilation Barges there. The Tomb Blades there, Ghost Ark there, and right next to the Ghost Ark is the first objective. Then have the Wraiths there, the Destroyers there. We have another objective just in that area and over there too. So we've got 3 objectives in total. The Blood Angels have deployed and they've deployed very sparsely. Everything's going to be coming in from reserve. So we've got a Vindicator there, and there's 10 tacticals with Corbio, is it, in the Rhino. Sorry, 9 tacticals with Corbio in that Rhino just behind there. In reserve, the Blood Angels have 2 squads of Terminators. One's more of a close combat orientated one, the other one is a shooty one. Then we have 2 squads of Scouts, and they are going to flank. So it's going to be very interesting. So like I said, I am going first, but I'm actually going to pass first turn to the Blood Angels. So it's going to be turn 1 for Blood Angels. Okay, so that was turn 1. In actual fact, we both took turn 1 because the Blood Angels decided just to retreat a little bit. So both tanks just moved back, totally out of line of sight from anything and also out of range. And then it was my turn. Obviously I couldn't do any damage. I just reshuffled the Destroyers just to make sure that that Vindicator there couldn't move fast and then shoot me, so I'm just out of their range. Just moved the Tomb Blades up over there and just reshuffled a little bit. As we move in now to turn 2, I'm going to find out if the reserves come in. Okay, so here come the Blood Angels reserves. Scouts are out. The other Scouts are out.
Terminators with shooty guns.
Shooty Terminators not out.
And the other one's Assault Terminators.
Assault Terminators are out. Okay, we're going to find out which board edge the 2 Scouts are going to come from, and we'll be back after the Blood Angels turn 2. Right, okay, so the Blood Angels here are going to be taking a little bit of a risk with their big Terminator squad. They're going to try and deep strike here, so I thought I would roll it on the camera. Let's see what happens. They're moving that way 8 inches. They're still on the board. Everything's okay. Okay, so yeah, that was turn 2 there for the Blood Angels. So those Terminators managed to get in there. They also ran 4 inches towards my Doomsday Ark. This squad of close combat Scouts came on this side of the table, and they also ran 5 inches. So I've got 2 huge close combat units there threatening me. The other squad of Scouts, they came on over that side of the table. That's a shooty squad of Scouts. and then the Vindicator there just moved up a little bit, just to try and threaten my destroyers, which are just there, next turn. Okay, so we're going to go into the Necron turn 2, and let's roll for my reserves. So I have the Doomsday Ark, which is out. Catan number 1 is out, and number 2 is not out. Okay, more to come. Okay, so I have some more risky deep striking this time from myself. So I've got the Catan there, not too much room for movement. Let's see what I can do. 4 inches backwards, that's fine. Okay, more to come. Okay, so Necron's turn 2. Brought the Night Scythe on just over there. My idea to try and tackle this Vindicator. Shot it side armour, got 3 hits through, rolled to armour penetration, and I rolled 2 1s and a 2, so nothing. I did move the destroyers, tried to get them sort of in range of the Vindicator, really maybe try to just pull us out into the open a bit. I tried to run, I ran 1 inch, and then I tried to do the assault move, 2d6, and I rolled double 1, so I moved 3 inches. Over this side of the board though, a bit more successful. Started off with the Transcendent Catan, who scattered just onto that building. He got, I think it's called the Gauntlet of Fire. I can't remember what it's called now, but it was the second one, basically, the large blast flame template. I targeted these Terminators here, and I rolled 5 1s to wound, and all the rest of the Terminators saved everything. So he did nothing, basically. However, the blasters from these Tomb Blades took out a big bunch of Terminators. I think they killed about 4 altogether. I then shot the Annihilation Barges into the Terminators, killed another few of those as well. And then finally the Ghost Ark here, and the Warriors managed to get a few shots off. So just 3 Terminators left, and they've all got the lightning claws there, so I decided not to shoot them anymore with the Doomsday Ark. I didn't move the Doomsday Ark, I just rotated it round, and he shot the scouts. I managed to take out, I think it was 6 scouts. Both of these guys took their break tests. The Terminators were fine, these scouts just ran about 4 inches, so not too disastrous. As you can see, I moved the Wraiths that were just on this building here, just moved them that side of the Ghost Ark just to try and give myself a little bit of protection. And of course we've got another squad of Terminators coming down, potentially the next turn. So we move in to turn 3 for the Blood Angels. Okay, so turn 3 for the Blood Angels, and the Terminators did come in this time, and they deep strike right in the middle of the board there. Shot all of their guns at my Tomb Blades. I didn't jink. I did lose 1 Tomb Blade from that. The Terminators that were left, they moved and ran towards my Transcendent Catan. The scouts just jumped over the hill, assaulted my Doomsday Ark. Using their crack grenades, managed to get 2 through, but didn't roll any 5s or 6s, so no damage. The 2 tanks that were just there moved flat out all the way up into that ruined building, giving them a 4+ cover save. They didn't fail any dangerous train checks. And then the scouts are just literally bunched up, hiding behind that tomb. So that was turn 3 there for the Blood Angels. So we're going to move into turn 3 for the Necrons, and I have my other Catan to potentially come in. Let's see if he does. A 1, nope, so he's holding off for another turn. Okay, so that was Necron turn 3. The game is over. Yeah, so what happened was I went over here, I killed the 3 Terminators there with the Transcendent Catan, just shot them. I got the 10 shots, 3 1s were rolled. Over here I took the scouts out with 2 Annihilation Barges, and I shot the Doomsday Ark, the Ghost Ark, the Destroyers, and the Tomb Blades, all at this squad of Terminators here. I had my race ready to assault them if I fouled, but I did manage to take them all out. In the meantime, the Night Scythe moved up, the Immortals got out, and managed to immobilise the Vindicator there. So the Vindicator can only shoot their own Rhino, so just that Rhino left with 10 tacticals and a small squad of scouts behind that tomb. So we are going to call it, like I said, end of the game. Very enjoyable game. Stay tuned for the tactical table coming next.
Tactical table.
Right, welcome to this tactical table. So yeah, just going to have a quick chat about the game. So of course, quite a convincing win there. In actual fact, I only lost one Tomb Blade in the whole game. That was it. So I had a chat with my buddy. We did conclude that his list needs changing. Yeah, the two squads of Terminators, deep striking, and just it really doesn't work. From a tactical point of view, when I saw his list, or at least when I saw him deploy just the two tanks and left the Terminators in reserve, after reassessing I could see that he only had one squad of shooter Terminators, which potentially my armour 11 rear armour wasn't going to be too much of a problem for me. Decided to give him first turn so that his Terminator can come down, and that gives me the advantage then when I deep strike my two Catans in. At least I can deep strike them in a position. Basically, you know, I'm basically going to know where he is. As it was, of course, only one Catan came out, so I didn't even use the second Catan. It was a bit of a shame because I was looking forward to like playing them together. But yeah, of course, once he was down, the list that I've got here proved to be actually quite powerful. To be fair, there is a lot of shooting. To be fair, this list was more powerful than I thought. I would say the star of the list, believe it or not, was these Tomb Blades over here. They did very, very well. The small blast weapons, which to be fair I don't normally take. Normally I take these in a sort of minimum unit size and with the basic gun, and to be fair they don't do a lot, but they are quite nice distraction units, and they tend to get line breaker, etc. But using these aggressively tonight with the bigger unit and the small blast, strength 6 blasts, was really, really good, and I took out a huge amount of stuff really just with the Tomb Blades, so it was definitely stars of the show. I've definitely learned something there using those. The Wraiths didn't do anything. I didn't obviously use those, so I couldn't really find out about those without the whip coils. And then, well, again, this side of the table they didn't really do a lot, to be fair. There wasn't much to shoot. Of course, mobilising that Vindicator there, pointing towards the other tank, really sealed the deal. Finished the game off there quite happily. So that was it. You can see my quandary and the reason why I'm doing this You Say I Play series. Please send me some lists, send me some bad lists. Yeah, I need some help, guys. Come on, guys, go and watch that video, the intro video. It tells you all the units that I've got to make me a list. Please make me a bad list. Okay, that's it from me. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.